I'm going to do this as quietly as I can. So, Jimmy Uso is back within the bloodline essentially after tonight. Here's my issue with this: it basically proves Jimmy's got Stockholm syndrome. I'm number one. Or number two, he's jealous of the fact that he's the one that started to break free of the bloodline, like pulled Jay out, but yet it's Jay who gets the pinfall win over Roman at Money in the Bank and gets the SummerSlam title shot, which I find stupid. Which I find his reasons for stabbing his brother in the back stupid. Essentially, you're just giving yourself an excuse to continue to be a slave to Jimmy, or should I say, Jonathan Fatu. And yes, I am breaking kayfabe with this one. I am going out of my way to break kayfabe here. So tell me, Jonathan, how do you justify what you've been doing the past few weeks? You can't. You are so desperate to get back into the good graces of the tribal chump that it's going to do you more harm than good. Now, whether you get traded to Raw or Jay gets traded to SmackDown in the coming weeks, who knows what happens. Either way, it's going to set up a war games between what's left of the bloodline and whoever Jay can rally to his side, probably Kevin and Sammy, at Survivor Series. Then the two of you are going to take each other out the Royal Rumble. And then WrestleMania. And yes, in terms of taking each other around the Royal Rumble, I do believe that the Usos will be in the Royal Rumble match itself. They'll just kick the shit out of each other and eventually throw each other over the top rope and out, basically screwing each other out of their chance of going to WrestleMania for a title shot. That said, they will both headline WrestleMania April 6th, Philadelphia, Lincoln Financial Field. Only one way for them to sell their bad blood: South Philly street fight. Let them get this out of their system. Let them kill each other. Figuratively speaking, of course. And then when that's done, they can reunite. Jimmy will have finally realized Roman did this to him. He did this to himself, and more or less, he was getting back in the good graces of a man who was the equivalent of a domestic abuser. And that leads to April 7th, when everyone turns on Roman. Jimmy abandons him. Solo abandons Roman. And then finally, Paul Heyman, the man who I believe was the real mastermind behind the bloodline to begin with, turns on him. He turns on the tribal chief. And then Roman can just go away forever. I'm warning you now, Roman. April 7th, day 1317 of your reign of tyranny, time's up. You're going down once and for all. The story will be finished, and the book on your near 4-year title reign finally closes. Question is it going to be Heyman hopping ship to Cody? Or will it be some other factors? Who knows? But one thing is certain: WrestleMania 40 is when your title reign finally dies. This has gone on long enough. As for Jimmy and Jay, that's how I see things panning out between now and WrestleMania, between the two of them. We'll get into a scrap at Survivor Series, screw each other at the Royal Rumble, screw each other again at the Elimination Chamber, and then basically beat each other to death at WrestleMania. That's how I see it panning out for those two. Leave a comment, smash a like, and sub to the channel. This is Mets 228 signing out. Goodbye. Good fucking night.